Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V. I am Genesis013, and in the last episode we fought off against the sealed lobster monster, Carlabos, and ended up in the ship graveyard. In this episode we're going to... I'll be honest, we were literally at the end right now, so... we shall see what happens. Something's fishy about this place. And it ain't good. Barks, that is a terrible joke, and you know it. Barks, come closer. Mom? Something's going on with King Tycoon. Come here, honey. Father! Lena! Ah! So both Ferris and Lena have been taken by King Tycoon, but what is going on? And of this little girl, who is she? Grandpa, over here.
Who's that? I just can't remember.
Uh-oh. Something wicked this way comes. That there is. What is going on? What would happen to cause this, I wonder? Oh, hello. And you are? Just let us have your soul. Become one of us.
Demon! What are you?
I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings. I am Siren. I'm afraid your companion's souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly.
You think you could abandon... I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, Missy!
Why would you risk your life for these people?
Because they're my friends!
And how exactly would you save the souls of these people?
Don't be fooled by our trickery! Open your eyes!
Smacking Bart's alive, apparently. And doing it to Lena, I guess. And Ferris? I suppose she's gonna get the same treatment. I personally always kind of figured there's different things of how he did this. Hitting Bart's, I guess, being perverted to Ferris, and hugging Lena, I suppose. Really, bringing them back to life and returning their souls to them. Bart snapped out of it. Lena came to her senses, and Ferris leaves her trance. Gloof. Uh-oh, here it comes. And here we are against Siren. Unfortunately, she is a terrible, terrible person who is capable of slowing. My best suggestion for now: have anyone who is capable of using magic pretty much be on defense and have your people attack her in this form. Now, there's a reason I'm saying in this form only, because this will make more sense. At this point, she's pretty much able to cast slow, heal herself, and pretty much try to put people to sleep. She is really she can kind of be an annoying boss at this point. And here it comes, her other gimmick. She is able to turn herself among one of the undead. During this part, she's actually much more prudent to use magic against her in this case. Oh god. Virus, I do believe you're poisoned and nearly about to die, so why don't I fix that and actually, bring you back to and give you some more health. And of course she would slow the one person who can actually do this. In this case, since she is undead, she is weak against fire in this form. However, unfortunately, she is able to switch between living and undead verbatim, which kind of makes this fight a little annoying, to be very frank and honest. So you have to kind of just switch between just firing magic at her and just, well, playing defensively. Actually, let's just guard. Maybe Bart will be able to do something. And of course, the moment I'm actually doing something right, she changes back to the living. Ferris, you're not able to do anything. I wish I could be able to hasten you up, unfortunately. So we'll just kick her now in the face and hope. Who knows, maybe I'll actually kill her in her living form. Every time I've done a run of this, I've always ended up killing Siren in her undead form. Strangely, it's interesting. So I'm determined to see if I can. She does leave her. I never knew she did this. Okay, Siren, I don't know what was your point in doing that, but here's a couple of punches to the face and a sword. Can I skill you? No, not at all. I wish I could get rid of that. I wish I could get rid of that slow effect, because that's really annoying, and she's able to do this as well. Come on, make yourself among the undead soon, or just die, Siren. No one likes you. The fact that you're making yourself a little more harder to kill in your living form is much more annoying, honestly. In fact, you slowed Ferris again is not the ideal form, not the ideal person to have slowed, honestly. I'd rather have Lena be slowed. I'd rather have slower heals than, But from the looks of it, Ferris might be able to be... Ferris, please? Yes! Let's just finally catch fire, maybe. And again, I'm poisoned. Okay, she's poisoned, so let's fix that. So yeah, this is all she's capable of doing. I honestly have nothing else. I'm running out of things to say about Siren. And I hope she can... There we go, finally. She's been killed in undead form once again, unfortunately. But we gained 5 APB, thankfully. Thank God. And we got a bronze shield. So, goodbye. Gloof, you saved us. I owe you my life.
Don't sweat it.
Aw, you're blushing.
I'm doing nothing of the sort!
And everyone agrees with me in my laughter. Congrats. Ah, crap, that's right. Poison actually stays in this game. I forgot. It's always minor details like that I tend to forget. Ah, crap, and I forget. I also forgot, apparently, that Ferris was poisoned throughout that entire time. Unfortunately, Lena's out of mana, which could be bad. Now, since we're finally free from... I guess what I was going to say, since we were free from the ship graveyard, we were going to go to the next town, but unfortunately, these Tatas unfortunately interrupted me. So rudely, I might add. Tatas are interesting. They're kind of more defensive. They're more physically defensive. This is kind of going into the lines of we're now beginning to face off against a little more tougher enemies now. But thankfully, they're not anything different than we've already been dealing with before, that we haven't been dealing with beforehand, so we're in luck. Alright, Lena gained a new job, which is more black and white magic of level 2, so pretty much allows us to use more higher ranked black and white magic when the time comes. But heading south basically is where we need to go, and we have some more new enemies to meet. The Gatling, Bighorn, and another Tatao, unfortunately. Tataos aren't that important. But the Gatling is this little, I believe is a little rat thing, and the Bighorn is just another, like, a big offensive. Gatling, I believe, is capable of shooting needles. Can be a little difficult, and in my opinion, more annoying. And then just these two physical tanks, basically, for the time being in this. And, yeah, Bighorns are able to use Horn, I guess, obviously, as you saw now. Actually, let me test something. I forget the weaknesses, but I think, yeah, Tatas are a little more weak against Blizzard, it seems. Whereas I think Big Horse is more fire. Yes, I don't know. Anyway, if I can get a coherent thought without an actual battle happening, heading south here will actually lead to this town. Thankfully, and a gorilla! Yes! This giant guy here is a gorilla. I would suggest you pay very close attention to this guy. Be very close to his the name. That name is very important. Because this probably won't be the last time. Wow, God, he's actually weak to a lot of things. Well, this guy is. Jesus Christ. I didn't know about that. Oh well. Buzzard! Alright. Remember Gorilla. This will be actually this is an important enemy of sorts. This will be much more important to keep to detail much later on. So for now, let's just try to deal with this thing, this gargantuan mammoth-esque thing, as best as we can. Well, I've now noticed he has almost no trunk, almost. It's like snubbed face. But either way, it's just another example of a unique enemy design, I guess I should say. Because you don't meet those kind of enemies often, honestly. Which is kind of nice. And here we are in the town of Carwen. And I'm going to be quiet so you can listen to music. Quite a lovely music, isn't it? It's so upbeat and so cheerful. You almost want to like dance to it. And pretty much going into this pub, there's yet another piano. Now, off screen when I first, or actually, we'll just let Bartz play his piano first, and I'll explain afterwards. And the piano skills leveled up. Yeah, he looks so happy. So basically, yeah, notice his piano, what he played before, which was just simple scales, has improved since then. Basically, off screen, I kind of figured out. I eventually remember I said like piano was important. I had to look it up. After that recording, I ended up looking up because it bugged me to death to no end because I didn't know what it did, and I found out it actually is important. But that'll be for another time, a later time when that actually becomes more relevant. But for now, there's a magic shop. I believe we were able to get sleep now, and also silence and protect, which is actually kind of neat, useful and neat. Also, the weapon and armor shop that I passed by, I should have done this earlier. I believe we can now get a longsword. Let's see. Yeah, just a longsword for now, which we can give to, not Lena, but to give to Bartz right now, since he can actually benefit from that. I would actually suggest for the time being, just keep your equipment. Sell things only if you're. I would actually sell things more in the case of better safe than sorry. If you're really in need of it, if you're desperately needing some new equipment and you can't actually afford it yet, I probably made a mistake in getting two Curiosities that had bronze armor, but these are probably the same, one and the same. I would actually then start selling equipment so that way you can actually get like maybe an extra, like something that you can actually definitely get an upgrade from. That's probably the only case I will actually say it's more prudent you do something in that case. But for other than that, let me just check. Actually, yeah, crap, I made a mistake there. Never mind. Well, there's gonna be two Copper Curiosities, Sarasas. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. Oh well. Yeah, but I will keep that on for now. There will be a time in which I will try to show like the other jobs as I go along, but for now, since we've already got some new equipment, actually I want to check this clock real quick, because out of paranoia. 6, so I blame 6 for making me check clocks, because I'm so used to an elixir being there somehow. I guess 5 is not like that, so we'll just use this in for the first time, just let everyone rest and recover. And let's continue on, and I guess, since this is just an episode of kind of nothing so far, since we've killed Siren and we've made it to Carwen, let's continue onwards, actually. And actually, I believe, if you use R, you can actually open this world map, which goes away with any button you press, but We want to continue heading south, which I do not... Ah! No! Go away, Gatling, and I'll be right. We are back! Sorry about that, I got rudely interrupted by interruption. But basically, on this map that you're seeing now, generally where we are going to be heading is actually up north. Which is going to be kind of backtracking, but I'll be right back. And we are back once more, and from that fight, thankfully, because that was kind of annoying. I just kind of realized this, where we're going. I'll explain this more when we get there, but generally it's going to be another dungeon, basically. But I'm going to actually end the episode before we actually get there, because I kind of want to save what's hidden there. I want to sort of save what's there for later, basically, and try to gain a level from what you saw. And more Tatos! Unfortunately, I kind of now know, I believe you guys are, from that one fight before, I am convinced that they are weak to ice, so that's what you want to do if you find that out, if you deal with these guys. You try to use ice magic, and you won't have to deal with Tatos anymore, or they won't be as much of a threat. As you saw there, a simple kick and some blizzard magic killed them. So conveniently nice. And Bartz and Lennon Galoof gained a level, hooray! So, let's see. Continuing north, I've forgotten how long of a way. I will be right back after this fight, even. We are back from that fight, unfortunately. It was just very quick. But, however, now at this point, outside that mountain, I'm actually going to save this fight. I'm going to save for now, so next time on Final Fantasy V, we will enter that mountain path and generally see what we can find and discover what we'll find up there. So, I've been Genesis013. Good day, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.